So, guys, it is full time. Newcastle lose again 3-1 to Brentford away from home. And now I think there's going to be. I can't believe I'm even saying this, but I think there's got to be serious questions asked about Eddie Howe's future. This season has been atrocious, and I'm stressed, to be honest. I don't really know what to say because once again we lose another away game. Well, we're terrible. Simple as that.
We deserved to get beat. We were awful. Even when we were winning 1-0, we were saying that. I mean, Pope, we said in the first half, why is he punching when he should be catching the ball? And then in the second half, he goes to punch one and misses it.
Yeah.
We'll concede a goal. The energy levels weren't there. Like have been consistent away from home.
Yeah.
We've been awful away from home. We're not putting enough effort in like we do at home. It's just... It's as if someone's drugged the players. It's as if
Exactly.
the players have been fed a pre-match meal and they're being drugged and playing at 50% of the level and energy levels that they can. And it's just not on. And it's, we're doing great in the Champions League, but away from home, Charlie, we are absolutely awful.
I'm just stressed, to be honest with you guys.
Yeah,
it's not a
nice
very
feeling.
nice feeling at all. We're really, really poor, and we haven't won an away game since April, which is just absolutely dreadful. Burnley are somehow 2 points behind us. It proved my point right because I knew we'd go and beat Bilbao, but then I knew that we'd lose to Brentford away, and I knew that when we played Benfica in the Champions League and then we lost to Brighton. Everything's so predictable, and I think Eddie Howe, I don't think he's going to get sacked for now, but he's in real danger soon of getting sacked, which I never thought I'd say that in my life.
I love Eddie Howe, Charlie. You know I do.
And I love him as well. I'm not saying I don't love him, but I'm being honest.
I don't want him to get sacked.
Of course not.
If the away form continues like this,
shit.
questions have to be asked because it's just not good enough. But the players also have to accept some responsibility because if they're lifting the game for home games when there's 52,000 Geordies in there, or they're lifting it for big Champions League games like they did against Bilbao and Benfica, and Barca, we got beat, but we competed well. But to me, it's painful to watch. We were just very, very poor. We weren't even creating chances. I mean, poor Valtamari up front. Yeah, he didn't play a brilliant day, but we're not creating any chances whatsoever. And it's just, I'm puzzled by it. I don't know what's the problem.
What I wanted to say was, me and my dad, obviously we aren't managers at Newcastle, but as fans, it was so obvious that we needed substitutions on at half-time. He waits until the 70th minute to put on subs when everyone could see we were absolutely atrocious all game. It's such poor management. I just can't understand it.
I mean, Burn was struggling at left back, wasn't he? And he's ended up getting sent off.
You wait until the 70th minute and make subs after we've done nothing all game.
To be honest, Charlie, for me, the first penalty that got overturned was more of a penalty than the second one.
Exactly.
Because he didn't look like he touched him much I know it was minimal contact on the first one, but to me, it was a penalty. And then he sort of, I don't know if he caught him on the thigh, but it didn't really look like it. And then he's given a penalty and he's sent off, and it was as if Dan Burn was relieved and wanted to be sent off. No disrespect, I love Dan Burn, but it was as if he was relieved to be sent off because, his body position was wrong, and he was just, you knew he lifted his head as if to say that's a penalty. That was the first one. But
I don't know how to feel. I'm trying, I don't know whether to laugh, cry. You just feel stressed because it's... When you think about it, Dad, what I want to say is we haven't actually been that good this season. And I know it's easy to say because we've been terrible away from home. But even in the home games we've been winning, we still haven't been that good.
I know.
It's home. And if we hadn't assigned Valtamari, we'd be in the relegation zone. And Eddie Howe probably would have been sacked by now.
But for me, you had the likes of, Ramsey came on.
How on earth was Miley not on?
Willock came on. And Willock didn't look interested, to be honest, when he come on, which is not good enough. Ramsey, yes, he played a little bit, but at times his body language doesn't look right. Alanga, again, give the ball away. Yes, he tries to run forward with it, but we're not performing away from home. And even when we're winning 1-0, we were saying this is not good enough. We're playing awful. It was like a replay of the West Ham game. And to be fair, Brentford didn't play particularly well.
No,
so if we were playing a top team, we would have got absolutely stuffed.
I don't understand the mentality of the players, really. We've made two teams who aren't that great look like a lot better than they were. To be honest, I don't know what to say to you guys. There's no excuses. Eddie Howe's job is in real danger, which it's sad it's got to this point. You cannot continue playing like that away from home. Only reason he probably hasn't been sacked is because he's doing so well in the Champions League, isn't it? But I think we just... Why is Dan Burn playing at left back as well? I'm sorry, but there's clearly favouritism going on. I thought Chow could have played at left back. I know he isn't a left back, and maybe he could have played Burn or Shaw at centre back. But personally, for me, there's so much... I've been saying this, for a while. There's so much favouritism in our squad. Players start regardless of how bad they're playing. Joe Linton never should have started, even though he came off. It should have been Miley. How Miley didn't come on until later, I don't know. No, Willock for me is not good enough, so I found that strange. Harvey Barnes, the goal scorer, gets taken off, which was I
was quite surprised
when he took Eddie Howe.
When he took Barnes and Murphy off, because they're a goal scoring threat for us, because Murphy Barnes has obviously scored, did well for the first goal, and Murphy's a goal scoring threat, so I was quite surprised when he took them off. And I thought Bruno looked tired at times again. When he was running back, he looked slow, even though he's a warrior.
I'm just stressed. It's so stressful.
I know, it's just... I mean, we've got Man City. Is it Man City next at home?
Man City, Marseille, Everton away, so it's going to be so difficult. And I think he will probably get sacked soon unless something drastically changes.
I do not hope not.
Of course I hope not, but I'm just being honest. I'm not going to lie to you guys. We've been pretty atrocious all season.
Away from home, yes, we have.
And at home, I'd argue, in the league.
I just think we've been really poor away from home. We could do better at home, but, the Champions League we're doing well, and that's maybe... But there will be questions asked, because Howe's got to question the players and continue and try and fathom out what the problem is and find a solution, because it's not good enough. And the players have got to look at themselves and try and rally round and get a performance in, because Man City's a tough game, isn't it?
I never had confidence coming into this game that we were going to win. Never. Like, what did you feel?
I was hoping we could turn it around, because you're always wishing you can turn it around, but we haven't. We were poor, we didn't deserve to win, wasn't good enough.
Well, thanks for watching, guys. We didn't think we'd be saying this, but Eddie Howe's going to be under serious pressure. I thought he made mistakes. The subs should have been brought on. He should have made subs at half-time. I'll be completely honest with you, Dad.
Yeah, I agree with that. It should have made earlier changes, but I was puzzled by some of the players he took off, to be honest. But anyway, what do I know? I'm not a football manager.
Well, yeah, Eddie Howe under pressure. Thanks for watching, guys. Make sure to subscribe. This has been awful for Newcastle. We've got to be better, and it's going to be a very interesting few weeks for the club.
Yeah, let's see what happens.
Please leave your comments below.
Yeah, what do you think? We're always interested to read your comments. What do you think? Do you think Howe should be sacked? We're not saying he should be, but what do you think the problem is? How can we resolve it? Let us know.
I've heard already some people saying Iriola or Glasner or Mourinho, so I don't know about that, but thanks for watching, guys. Difficult times for Newcastle, but hopefully we can improve. See you guys later.
Bye.
Bye.